ColdFusion Alive, the podcast for the ColdFusion community. Discover practices, tools, techniques, tips and trends for modern ColdFusion development. Brought to you by TeraTech, the ColdFusion experts. Develop, secure, optimize. Here is your host, the founder of TeraTech, Michaela Light.
I'm here with Guust. We're at the CFCamp day 2. It's almost time for Gust's talk at the CFCamp. So
getting a little nervous.
Nice to see you again, Guust, and nice to see all of the people here again. From what I've heard, there were quite some changes in your life. You want to tell us more about the new status of your football team?
My football team. No, it's funny you're asking. I think COVID changed a lot for a lot of people, and one of the things that changed for me is that being at home a lot. I was working from home almost full time already, but during the whole COVID pandemic and everything happening, and especially my youngest son had just started playing soccer for you Americans, football, and I had nothing to do. There was like barely no social life. Luckily, he could go play and sport because it was outside. And they realized really early on that kids did not have a huge impact on the spread of the pandemic. So I got involved in the local football club. Started as a trainer coach. Meanwhile, I've got a UEFA license. So yeah, a whole new world opened up for me next to
next year, besides the CFCamp, we can watch you at the Alliance Arena with the Bayern Munich.
When I'm head coach of Ajax Amsterdam and we're beating the crap out of them. Yeah,
okay.
That's the end goal.
Okay.
So no.
I'm more serious talks. Yeah. Let's talk more fun. So CFCamp.
Yes.
We're here again. How do you like it so far?
I'm so happy to be back. So happy to be back. I think previous times that we talked, I already referenced to it. It feels like one big family reunion. There are a lot of people here that I might have seen and kept contact through the last few years, but mostly remote and in online calls and everything. But I'm so happy to be back and have face-to-face conversations, have beers at the bar.
Not only at the bar, right?
Not only at the bar. Share knowledge, share experience, and
cool.
Overall, enjoy and have fun.
Nice. So your talk is coming up soon.
Yeah.
You want to give us a few notes on what will you be talking about?
Yeah, I've done a lot of professionally done a lot of DevOps work actually around ColdFusion the last 2-3 years, and that's what my talk is a bit about. We do everything over at We Are Orange, my company. We do everything with Docker. Everything is containerized. And what I'm going to talk about is, okay, how do you configure those Docker setups, those environments, in a way that you could basically have a container built once and then deploy the same image on all your environments. If it goes from test, acceptance, staging, production, it's all the same. And so that way you're 100% sure that if you have a version of your code in a Docker image, that is exactly the same version that goes from environment to environment. But the challenge there is there are different environments have different configurations sometimes, and so you need to make sure that you build that Docker image ready for an external configuration to be passed on and to react on it. If it's a database connection, which is different, if it's maybe some functionality not being used on one environment or the other one. I'm basically explaining, okay, how do you use environment variables in your Docker container to configure them and also in your code, how you could use that to leverage all that power of Docker environments. Yeah.
Cool. Sounds really cool. So yeah. I guess anybody who came will have a chance to hear more about it.
For sure.
And for those who did not come, well, better luck next time, right?
Yeah. If anyone has any questions around this topic, feel free to hit me up
okay,
online.
We'll make sure to link your.
Yeah. And I can I'm always open to share, not only here at CFCamp but in other settings as well.
Cool.
what I've learned over the last few years.
And they can find you at your website, right?
Yeah.
Can you say the website?
Oh.
What is it?
I still have a personal website, but it hasn't been updated for years.
We are orange.
We are north.eu is our company, and otherwise just hit me up, search for my name on LinkedIn, and you'll find me pretty easily, and reach out on LinkedIn. That's the easiest. Yeah.
There you go. So the last thing, what do you see for the CFCamp and the CFML and the whole thing coming up this and next year? What do you think about that?
What I've seen is that both on the Adobe side as well as on the Lucy side, they're heavily investing in making the product better. And especially with Lucy and the announcement of a Lucy 6 and everything which is coming there, that's getting me all excited and look at how we could leverage that in the projects that we do, in the products that we have, the open source Masa CMS now, how we can benefit from all those changes happening to make our products and our open source projects even better.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And see you next year.
See you next year.
Cool.
Get detailed show notes on today's episode in your free CF Alive Modern ColdFusion Guide at teratech.com. That is teratech.com. Viva la CF Alive Revolution!